I really must ask you to go home, Mr. Sugden.
It's just a matter of time, you said. He couldn't get away, you said. This is the third day.
We'll get him.
Then where the hell is he?
I've asked you to go home, Mr. Sugden. I promise you we are doing all we can. I mean it, Mr. Sugden. I want you to go home.
What's going on?
We're trying to find Miss Connolly. Come on, I'll see you to your car.
How are they going to help?
Just a precaution, that's all. They're police divers. I've called them in to do a sweep of the river, just in case.
Oh, God.
Ma? No news.
Why don't you go and have a lie down, eh? If you feel as bad as you look, you'll need one.
I'm all right.
Jack.
Oh, don't tell me! It'll be all right, Jack. The police are doing all they can, Jack. It's only a matter of time, Jack.
But it is true.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to make any difference, does it? No matter how many times you say it, Sarah is still missing.
But every minute that goes by, the police get nearer to her.
I can't think straight. Hardly know what I'm doing anymore. So think how Sarah feels.
I've told you before, Sarah's one tough cookie.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but think how Latimer feels and all. Every minute this goes on is a minute nearer disaster. As if it hasn't happened already.
You could have found someone else, you know. If you'd just given it time, you could have found someone else to take Sharon's place. There was no need to kill her.
But I did find someone else. Someone else to love. She would love me too. I know she would. It would have only been a matter of time. Only Jack Sugden stopped me. Jack stopped me kissing her. Stopped me loving her. And then he had me locked away. Does he know what that's like? To have what you love just taken away from you like that? Will.
Oh, sir. What are you doing here so early? It's not 9 o'clock.
You don't mind me dropping Alice off a bit early, do you? Only there's a bus in 5 minutes, and if I catch it, then I've time for a coffee before I start work.
Well, as you're here now, I suppose.
There you go. Oh, and would you mind giving her this for her breakfast?
What, don't Alice had any breakfast yet?
Well, she wouldn't settle until midnight, and then she wouldn't get up this morning.
Right.
I finish early Saturday, so I should be back by about 2 o'clock, OK?
Hey! Don't this one get a kiss before Mum goes off to work, then? Or would you like me to do that for you as well?
They're for all of you, love.
I must say that's very kind of you, sir.
Got a good bag yesterday.
Oh, I don't usually get anything from the shoot, no matter how good the bag.
Thought you might be able to use them for something special, like celebrating Sarah coming back.
That's what I like to hear. Somebody being positive about all this. Do sit down, sir.
You have to be, ain't you, Annie?
Exactly. As I keep telling them around here, it's only a matter of time before she's found.
Aye. Time's rolling on a bit, isn't it?
It's taking its toll on Jack. Just so he might hit yard.
Oh, well, think of the toll it would be taking on Sarah.
Can't police do naught?
What else can they do, Seth? I mean, the helicopter was up again today.
They did all that yesterday. Didn't even get a sniff of her.
Well, they keep asking me and Jack if there's anything we can remember about him. Anything that might give them a clue as to where he might head.
The trouble is, it's 20 years since any of us saw Jim Latimer. None of us are that close to him then.
Exactly. All I can remember is we called him Dim Jim at school. Not much help, is it?
No.
Well,
So, is it a blonde, a brunette, or a redhead?
what?
The fancy woman you're keeping locked in there. I was just wondering what colouring she was.
The colour of the files that I am moving about are pale yellow.
I've got it. It's a Ferrari.
What?
It's a Ferrari. My surprise Christmas present. And you've just spent a strenuous half-hour polishing it.
Kim, what are you talking about?
I am trying to find out what on earth you're doing in there.
Nothing!
All right, I'll leave you to it.
Right.
So that's what you're up to.
There you go, love. All right, sir.
Aye, just thinking.
The restaurant review. It's in.
Well, what did she say? She didn't like it, did she?
She thought it was exquisite.
Well, that's terrific, isn't it? You have just had a rave review, Mr. Turner.
Yes, the trouble is half this blasted article's about our first visit.
Oh.
The baby vegetables were a delight. It's difficult to believe that the same kitchen could also produce such wonderful, traditional, mushy peas. And the fillet of beef was as exquisite in its own way as my previous steak and kidney pie. Oh, good heavens.
Oh, come on, Mr. Turner. What's wrong with appealing to everyone?
My idea was to establish a stylish, tasteful restaurant, not a pie and pea shop.
Oh, I've really done it now, Seth. Seth?
Sorry.
It's all right. Time for a drink.
No, not now, Lynn.
Oh, come on, Michael. I've hardly seen you all week.
Yeah, well, I've been helping with manhunt.
Yeah, well, I need a handyman up at the farm. And let's face it, Michael, you are a very handy man.
You don't give up, do you, Lynn?
I'm only teasing. And I know you like a bit of a tease because you told me.
No, what I actually said was that I fancied you. But I love Rachel, and that's the difference.
Well, you don't imagine Rachel's as principled as you are, do you? Once she gets back to Leeds, I bet she really lets her hair down.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is you trusting Rachel Hughes. And remember, Michael, I should know.
Oh, it's really twisted you up, hasn't it?
What?
I mean, you don't even see me anymore, Lynn. You just see Rachel Hughes' boyfriend.
Rubbish!
Oh, you want to be careful on that weird revenge kick, Lynn.
What?
Or you'll end up like that nutter who's taking Sarah.
Elizabeth?
Well, yeah, it's all right, Eric.
Elizabeth.
Well, if you're sure there's no other time, I'll see you then.
Have you seen this?
What?
The latest restaurant review.
Oh, it's in, is it? Good.
Good. It makes us sound like some sort of unholy cross between the Savoy Grill and a transport cafe.
Really?
I blame you for this, you know. I did leave you in charge, after all. Elizabeth, do I have your entire attention this afternoon?
Why would Eric Pollard want to see me in his office?
Why should I know?
Well, it just seems odd, that's all.
Well, of course it's odd. Everything that man does is odd, if it isn't illegal.
Oh, that's a bit much, Alan.
What is it? And think of Sarah and this Latimer character.
Come on, Alan. Latimer's a maniac. Eric Pollard's stable, if nothing else.
He's about as stable as the Middle East. Now, about this review.
Lynn, I didn't mean it to come out like that. Look, Rachel didn't kill Pete, you know. Oh, it's such a stupid waste, Lynn. I mean, you're young, you're attractive, you've got money behind you, you've got all your life in front of you.
All you can think about is what's happened before. All you can think of is paying Rachel back. You don't deserve that. You deserve more.
You take things too seriously, Michael. You and me. It's just a bit of fun, that's all. What's wrong with a bit of fun?
You just don't get it, dear Lynn. The fun's over. Now leave us both alone.
What did I do? It's her, isn't it? You've let her get to you.
You just don't see, do you? Take a look at yourself, Lynn. Take a long, hard look at yourself.
Do you love Sutton? Does he love you? So now he knows what it was like for me. I was up here once. He took all that away from me. Sutton ruined everything.
You can't blame it all on Jack.
What are you now about it, eh?
Only what you've told me.
Jack,
We've lost it, haven't we?
Of course we haven't. Look, why don't you come and give us a hand, eh? Take your mind off things for a while.
Even the police as good as admitted they've given up hope of finding her alive.
Rubbish.
Joe, it's been 3 days and we haven't caught sight nor sound of him. We could be
Jack.
another 3 weeks out there searching and still not get anywhere near him.
Seth's thought of somewhere that Sarah might be.
It was something Joe said about thinking back. Trying to remember what we knew about Latimer.
We've been through all that, Seth.
Go on, Seth.
I took Latimer out once or twice when I were a nipper, bird batting, rabbiting, that sort of thing.
It was over 30 years ago, Seth. What's it got to do with anything now?
But there was this place over the other side of the fell. It was woods by Old Pool's place. He took a right shine to deserted farmhouse. In fact, I often saw him playing in disused buildings after that.
Jack! Jack! Don't go on your own!
It's a right desolate
Jack,
place.
we're going to call the police.
There's nobody been up
Rachel,
here for years.
phone the police. Say I'm on my way.
Okay.
Why don't you just do it then? You've talked about it long enough. If you're really going to kill me, just get it over and done with, for God's sake!
It's almost 3 o'clock, you know.
Yes, I know.
So, what happened? Did you get on the wrong bus or something?
To tell the truth, I had the chance of some overtime.
I expect mothers to drop and pick up the children on time, Elsa.
Well, I'll pay you, of course.
At double rate, seeing as how it's overtime for me as well. And it's Saturday, which makes it an extra £5 you owe me.
Right.
Now, if you'll collect her things, I'll put the kettle on for us both.
Well, Alice will be getting hungry. I'd best get off.
Alice has already been fed.
Well, I'd better pay you some extra for that then, too.
I wouldn't take it. Oh, I'll take her mother's money to teach her a lesson, but I'll not deny a hungry child a spot of dinner, OK?
Right.
Look, why don't you get her dad to pick her up next time you've got to work on?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, does he work locally?
No.
I bet this one's the apple of his eye, ain't she? So what does he do then?
Look, I really had better get on.
Oh, well, like I said, she's already been fed.
Same time Monday, OK?
You must let me go, Jim. There's no need for all this, is there? Sharon. It was just a misunderstanding, wasn't it?
Don't know how it happened. I kept begging her. Begging her not to go. Begging her not to leave me. And she started screaming. Next thing, she was lying there. I didn't want to take you. I just wanted to see where Sugden lived. And there you were. I had to take you.
Even if you didn't really mean to. You have to let me go, Jim. Untie me.
Sarah!
Jack! No! Jack, stop it, please! Jack! Jack! Stop it!
Leave him off! Leave him! Get it off! She's all right! Jack, leave her alone! She's all right! Get it off! She's all right, look!
No more, Jack, please. No more.
Another booking, Carol? I'll have to order up some more duck at this rate.
No, Alan.
Well, that is the chef's special tonight, duck with black cherry sauce.
That party wanted sausage and mash. They wanted to celebrate a family birthday with good old-fashioned sausage and mash.
And you actually took the booking?
Oh, no, I said I had to call them back.
Well, thank heaven for that.
I said I had to check with you first.
I should hope so.
I said I wasn't sure we could accommodate 12 covers.
12?
At £9.50 a head.
Well, you did say that this was a birthday, Carol.
Yes.
Yes, well, I wouldn't want to spoil a birthday party.
No.
I suppose we could always find room for them in here.
And it wouldn't take me 5 minutes to knock it all up.
Yes, well, all right, Carol, you accept the booking this time, but this is strictly one-off.
Of course, Mr. Turner.
The founder, Mr. Turner. Sarah, the founder.
What? And she's all right. Brilliant.
You think I'd be wearing this big super green if you weren't?
Oh, that's wonderful, Sarah. It's just a pint, is it?
She's safe. Jack's got Sarah and the police have got Latimer. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Come on, break it up, you two. What do you want to drink? I'll have a pint of lager.
Oh, yeah, I'll have a pint lager as well.
So, 2 pints of lager.
Yeah, 2 pints lager. Have you seen her?
Yeah, she's in the back.
Kim,
Hello, Frank.
how the hell did you get in here?
Spare key. I've got the brains, and you've got the brawn. What I want to know is why you put this lot in here in the first place.
I told you, I just wanted to get into shape.
And as I said, for a blonde, for a brunette, or for a redhead.
For a blonde.
Yeah, well, this blonde thinks you're in pretty good shape already.
I didn't look it on that wedding video.
Well, you do in the flesh.
I'm looking old, Kim.
Oh, I don't know.
My body's just not doing what it should anymore.
Right, let's sort this out once and for all, shall we? Why don't you lock the door and let me put you through a rather special workout. Let's really put this old body of yours to the test, shall we?
planning quite a party next door, you know. I was looking up a few recipes. Hey.
It's all so normal, Jack. I never thought I'd get back to normal again.
Well, it's over now, Sarah. Latimer's locked up. And according to Taylor, he won't be getting out again. They'll throw the key away this time.
Poor man.
Oh, come on, love. You can't feel sorry for him, surely. Well, after what he's put you through, you can't.
Can't I?
The man deserves to be strung up.
And you'd be the one to do it, I suppose.
Well, right now, I would.
And he felt the same about you. It's pointless, isn't it, Jack? He had the chance of a new life. And all he wanted was revenge.
Well, I must say, this is all very mysterious, Eric.
Yes, well, I wanted to make sure we were on our own.
Ah.
I wanted a bit of peace and quiet, you see, because I've had something on my mind for quite a while now.
Actually, I don't see Eric, no.
You've been very good to me, Elizabeth. And... this belongs to you.
Me?
Yes, well, in a manner of speaking. I picked it up in your dispersal sale. It was in a box full of odds and ends, and now I want you to have it back.
Well, it's no beauty, Eric, but it's not that bad, surely.
I had it valued, you see, and they confirmed what I suspected. It's no Rembrandt, but it is of a minor Victorian master and worth well over £1,000.
What?
Oh, don't look like that, Elizabeth. I thought you'd been pleased. Not every day of the week that £1,000 falls into one's lap.
But it didn't fall into my lap, did it, Eric? It fell into yours.
Yes. Well, as I said, I've been feeling guilty about it.
So what's the real reason, Eric?
What?
Eric, folk don't just hand £1,000 paintings back. Not just as a thank you for the loan of a gun. So come on. Out with it. What's the catch?